Hey guys. How are you? I can't even, as much as I would like, I'm going to have a hard time putting into words what the last 72 hours have been like for moi. And I say that knowing full well that it is sick season, that kids are sick vessels, that schools are sick cruise ships, and that sick is all around us, and why should anyone be surprised? That being said, when it reaches your doorstep, bitch slaps you in the face, donkey kicks you upside the gut, and then laughs at you while you are rolling around on the floor, I think it is well within my right to be able to bitch and moan and complain about it. So if you'll allow me. And before I even get started what the last 72 hours have been like, might I just say, I give a lot of these motivational speeches. And I talk a lot about sometimes you have to do that thing you cannot do. Sometimes you have to do the things
Steph Gosk.
No. You must have read it wrong. Read it again. You probably read it wrong. It's probably Steph Haas.
Hi, it's Steph. Here to donkey kick you some more.
That must be Steph Haas, her Swedish cousin from Finland. It's not her.
I'm sorry. I fell off my chair.
I know we were shocked. So Steph checked in, meaning a number of things. A, you must have got a good night's sleep last night. Must be nice. Sorry. Or two, you're not at work, and you're not.
She said, no, it's Steph, really.
Stephanie is out in Portland, Oregon, because we have a new niece in the family. Her sister gave birth to a little baby girl I honestly don't even know what day it is. Saturday, Sunday?
She said 10 hours.
She slept 10 hours?
Yeah, I think that's
nice. Oh,
maybe that's her nap.
It's nice that you slept 10 hours, because if you take the 0 off that number, is basically what I slept in the last 2 nights. But wait, let me just say...
She doesn't say thank you, but I'm assuming she means it.
Of course. I give these speeches, these motivational speeches all the time about how if you really, really want something badly enough, you have to really, really, really put yourself out there and go get it, right? Nothing changes if you don't change. Nothing happens if you don't make it happen. And sometimes we have to do the things we hate, but we know it's for good. Like, we go grocery shopping in the freezing cold. We'll pick up dry cleaning. We will, get our kids dressed and bring them to school. We'll stand up in the middle of the night and hold a sick kid. Not because we want to, because we want nothing more than to be sleeping in a warm, cozy bed. What?
Now, your mom says that Harper and Quinny are watching.
Oh, good. Hi, Harper. Hi.
It's like a family reunion.
I know. Listen, if nothing else, I know 3 people are watching, and that makes me very happy. Anyway, and your mom.
No, 4. You have Stephanie, your mom, Harper, and Quinn. My mom did join us.
Your mom joined. That's amazing. Anyway, one of the things I said is holding a sick kid. So every time I hold a sick kid at night, I think, as much as I hate this, it's the thing you do. You have to do it, so you do it. And I talk about dieting and taking care of your body in the same vein. But getting back to the last 72 hours, and now you all know that I did the last 72 hours. How shall I put this? By myself. I will just take you through it ever so slowly. I had a big day on Friday. Friday was my big day. I was filling in on Sirius Radio. I was filling in on a talk show all morning. It was going to be a marathon day. I was awarded the gift of gab when I came out of the canal, and I was going to put that to the test on Friday morning. A 3-hour show on Sirius Radio, a 4-hour show on Jenna Wolf.
The Jenna
Wolf show. It was going to be basically 7 straight hours of talk, and I was ready for it. I was prepped. I gargled, had some salt, had a nice meal the night before, and then somehow, some way, one of my kids, Harper, got a little bit sick Thursday night. Woke up on Friday morning. Threw up like Niagara Falls. You can't even imagine. But still, from midnight until 6, while I was still up. I was ready for this. I was like, I'm going to get up, I'm going to have coffee, I'm going to plow through it. Fatigue I can deal with. I've dealt with fatigue all my life. It's the nausea that stops me in my tracks. I could run a marathon with strep. I could run 2 marathons with a stomachache. I could probably drag myself across the Hudson with a broken leg. But you inflict nausea upon me, and I am literally useless. So I said anything but nausea, anything but nausea. Well, I mean, I was supposed to leave the house by 6 to get to the Sirius Studios, and I mean, I felt like I was having morning sickness. I was so knocked off my feet. I was so nauseous. I still managed to sort of drag myself into a shower where I was basically hunched over the whole time, still planning on going. It takes a lot for me to cancel something. Got myself out of the shower, I dried off, and I physically could not even take my towel off to get dressed. So when Stephanie came back into the room to find me, she was still there on Friday, I was just basically like a beluga whale. I was laid out on the couch with my towel half strewn across me, and another one, which was supposed to be under my head, didn't make it that far. It was basically over my head. And I said, Steph, I can't move. I physically can't move. She's like, you're gonna have to cancel. I go, I can't cancel. I physically can't move, and I can't cancel. What do I do? You know, Steph's got a lot of tough love, and that's what I love about her. She goes, well, you're gonna have to pick one. You either move or you're gonna have to cancel. So it literally took every ounce of energy I had to do it. It was harder for me to cancel than it was for me to probably get up and actually go do it. I called up Sirius. I said, what an amazing opportunity. I'm so sorry. I'm so nauseous. I'm barely getting the words out. I can't do it. And then I had to call Lance, and I had to cancel, and that broke my heart twice. I thought I was gonna get in trouble. Sorry, Lance, but I really thought I was
so
gonna
Connor was going to get angry? Or?
No, but Marnie said to me, what did Lance say when you told him? That was what he said. She said. Anyway, okay, so Friday I was done. Never got out of bed once. Every time I tried, it was like whirlybirds around my head. I don't even, a truck could have run over my face, and I would have been like, what? Like, I was literally out of it. So Friday night came, and I was just still a goner. And Steph was leaving on Saturday to go see her sister. And then Saturday morning came, and I felt a little bit better. But Quinn, what I had on Friday, my little one, the 22-month-old, had on Saturday, and boy did she ever. She was like knocked out. 103 and a half, 104. She threw up. Like, it was just terrible. We all go through it. Everyone has a kid that's sick. We all do it. But this time Harper was doing like the Celtic dance, was like running around, couldn't be happier, couldn't understand why nobody was playing with her. I was on like wobbly legs from the day before. Steph was getting ready to leave. So all day Saturday she was sick. All day Saturday night I slept 90 minutes Saturday night into Sunday. 90. Woke up on Sunday morning, Steph was in Portland. I texted my parents, I said, I'm good. Usually it's, hey, if you guys aren't doing anything today, I could use your help. The text was, yeah, I'm gonna need you as early as possible. I can't keep my eyes open. I have one kid that's got the Carl Lewis disease, which is can't stop running, and I have another one who won't move and is literally surgically attached to my chest. So my parents came in and they helped me out on Sunday, where she was sick as a dog, and I said, no matter what, I need to sleep. Little one did not get that. She was up all night last night again. I'm now on 48 hours of no sleep, mind you, so if you do not like what you see, it is merely a result of the small child having no interest in sleeping anywhere other than right here. She was burning up, and she weighs a good 75 pounds. Obviously I'm joking, but it felt that way. So and she wouldn't go to my mom, and she wouldn't go to anyone but me. So last night my mom helped me, and she only wanted to come to me, so I laid down in bed about 3 o'clock in the morning, because we were up all night, and the little one plops down on me, and my mom goes, how does that feel? I'm like, it feels like a 400-pound heating bag is literally sitting on me. She's like, all right, well, sleep well. I don't know what to say. And she walked out, and I was up, and that was it. And then we were going to the doctor, and the doctor's like, bring her in. I don't know what's going on with her. The kid literally ate nothing but a Milano cookie in like 50 hours. That was the only thing she wanted, which was stressing me out a little bit. A kale I could see, but a Milano cookie. So we packed her up, and we were on our way to the doctor, and I mean, she has whatever every other kid has. I call it the norovirus, which is what they had on the Carnival cruise ship. That's not what she has, but that's what I've been calling it. So anyway, those were my last 72 hours. They were amazing, so much fun. And I know that everyone in the season is going through it, but I will tell you, it got so bad that my friend Marnie called, who was in a perennially good mood and has been since birth, and she's like, hey! And I literally was like, not in a good mood, can't talk, super rubs, gonna call you when I come up for air, gotta go, goodbye. I mean, and so she texted me, she's like, it must be super bad. So that was that. But the good news is hopefully she's on the mend now, number one. Number two, hopefully we didn't give it to anyone else, like my mom or Harper again, or myself again, because if I can re-get that, then I'm screwed. And number three, Stephanie has a new little niece. I guess I have a new little niece as well. At first, the name might sound a little odd, but it grows on you a little bit. Her name is Ebba Juniper Doherty. It's different, and she'll probably be the only Ebba, but she's beautiful, and she was welcomed into the world.
What does Ebba stand for?
No, that's it. It's Ebba. It's not like the Met.
Well, what is it?
You know what? I don't even know. I've been so under the weather. So Stephanie, I'm sure you're not still watching because that would be obscene. But if you are still watching, can you tell us what Ebba means, or why she named the baby Ebba? Sometime on Saturday, I'll get back to you with that answer. So she was born, and then our good friend Dylan Dreyer had a little baby boy, Calvin. My friend Ali Berger had a little baby girl.
Stephanie says it's a Swedish name.
Swedish name. I love it. Is there Swede in you or the Dan Doherty family?
Top 10 most popular in Sweden.
Good thing we live in Portland. That makes sense. That reminds me, and I love it, is when people get the Chinese tattoo, and I said, what does it mean? Well, it means happiness in Chinese. I go, oh, do you speak Chinese? No. Do all your friends speak Chinese? No. Are you Chinese? No. I go, oh, you felt like you wanted to take a language that you can't read or understand and put that on you know what I'm talking about when they have the Chinese words?
Basically, it's Jane in Stockholm, says Stephanie.
Oh, that's really sweet. I like the fact that it's popular there and not popular here. I'm a big fan of that. Anyway, so a lot of babies in the room. But wait, can I just get back to that for 1 second? You know how people do that?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, what does that mean on your arm? What is that Chinese symbol? It means balance in Chinese. I was like, oh, I didn't even know you spoke Chinese. Oh, I don't. Are you Chinese? I didn't even know that. Oh, I'm not. But you must hang out with Chinese people. No. Do you live in Chinatown? No. Okay. Awesome. And then I say some random non-Chinese thing like ting ting ting, which means stop, and then I walk away.
Connor understood the Chinese.
Do you know the ting ting means stop? Yeah. That's awesome. You know where I got the ting ting from?
You're dealing with somebody who's the thing's HOLA is holla.
No, I didn't tell you this story. I went to China for the Beijing Olympics, and they told us if we get into a taxi anywhere, just give the guy this card that has the address for your hotel to get back, because there's no like language there's no word that means the same thing in English and in Spanish, Chinese. The only word you really need to know is ting, and it means stop. So if the taxi is driving past your hotel and you need them to stop, you better say ting, ting, ting. I said, well, you're giving them the address. Won't they know that when they see the address, they should stop at the hotel? Sometimes they overshoot it, they told me. I didn't even think anything of this until the first time we got into a taxi, and like lunatics, the Americans driving by, ting, 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 right by the hotel. Then we turn around, ting, 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 ting. I go, I don't understand. I gave you the address. Just take me to this place. Why am I yelling at you to stop before you get to the hotel? That's where the ting ting came in. Welcome, baby Ebba. Welcome to Dylan Dreyer's baby Calvin. Welcome, Allison's baby Valencia. Who else had a baby? Savannah had a baby Charlie. My neighbor, Sun is having a baby. Bodhi's little sister, I don't know what her name is going to be. They actually went to the hospital. I almost felt guilty that I wasn't.
Another big event we missed on Friday. It was John from Cherry Hill was just laughing at your story. It was his birthday over the weekend.
John, I'm so sorry, dude. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're going to talk about your birthday all day for 4 hours. You know who I don't have for 4 hours is Steph Goss, who's probably already logged off. But is there anything else that I should know about before she does? I have her attention.
Well, do you want to ask her any more questions, or?
I'm in such shell shock that she's watching. I didn't have anything prepared. Mom, are you still watching with the girls? Hi, Harper. Hi, Quinny. How's everybody feeling? Okay.
No comment?
No comment? No comment.
You want me to go in? You ready for me to do the comments, or you have more? You want to tell us more about your weekend?
I mean, literally that was.
Did you get to watch the football games yesterday while we were taking care of?
I watched a little bit of the Jets game Saturday night. #pathetic. I watched the Giants game yesterday.
Hashtag the opposite of pathetic.
The opposite of pathetic. I had Odell Beckham one-handed grab, switch hands into the end zone, was ridiculously impressive. In honor of Steph, I watched a little bit of the Patriots game, and then I watched a little bit of the Pittsburgh game in honor of Big Connor Beck, and that's about it. And then we had to put on some Dora for the little one because she was like just out of it. I mean, couldn't function that little. So that was about the extent of football. But we're getting down to the fun, meaty part of the season.
When the
Really
Buckeyes play
exciting part.
Clemson?
When the Buckeyes play Clemson is really what I was referring to.
But in Jenna Wolf Show news, we did run in the team bracket,
Yeah.
the Buckeyes were up against Michigan.
And
They tied.
does that make you feel good, bad, or otherwise?
That makes me feel that we're going to have a good runoff
Nice.
for 5 minutes during the day today, where everybody's going to get to recruit Buckeye fans.
Nice. Or
Make sure
fans.
that we bury the Wolverines once and for all on the Jenna Wolf Show.
Gotcha. You know you are wearing Clemson colored socks today. Does that annoy you?
That's just
Okay.
that doesn't annoy me. I'm a fan of Tigger. Those
you
are
know
my.
that those are the Clemson colors.
Those
Do
are
you
not
think
just
Buckeyes still
Tigger.
do that?
I'm very
I don't
impressed.
think you are. I think it just comes in one ear and out the other. When I say things like this,
Because you don't think I have anything to intercept it in between my ears?
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're insulting me.
100%.
Okay.
I don't think I'm.
So I have nothing between my
what
ears. I appreciate
I
it.
need a appreciation sponge in your head. So it goes in one ear, it gets all mopped up in the big appreciation sponge, and then it can come out the other ear.
I was gonna go see Manchester by the Sea again this weekend.
My parents just saw that, and I told
And
them
did
everything
they
you said.
like that better than the Grand Comet, the Great Comet thing, or that they walked out on the show?
Mom, if you're watching, what did you like better? My dad hated Manchester by the Sea. He said it was so drawn out.
It was
Like,
depression on top of
yeah,
depression.
It was depression on top of depression, which
Right.
is what you said. Mom,
Well, I said it was a comedy.
what did you prefer? What did you like less? What did you dislike more? The Manchester by the Sea, or that the Josh Groban theater that you and Dad went to see? Boy, I really know my stuff, my arts. I'm really up on the arts, aren't I?
I went to see La La Land, the movie.
Oh, that's what she wants to see.
Yeah, that was a little bit more uplifting.
That's what my mom wants to see. La La Land.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was very good. Yeah.
Oh, look at that! You with all that time to go see movies. Let me tell you what I did this weekend.
Well, I have to stay up on things to make sure that, when you're there, that we have
I
people.
will say you've been wonderful, and as soon as I said I don't think I'm going to make it, your response was no problem, feel better.
Yeah, I mean, this is not meant to be. This is not meant to be a prison. This is meant to.
No, but it's really nice of you, and I say that to people who don't feel well. Like if it's a legit don't feel well, don't make someone feel bad for
Right. I mean, most
it's hard to
importantly,
not.
I didn't want Connor to get ill.
Most
and-
important. Most important.
These things have a way of when three people work together,
Yeah.
you hand it off one to the other. You need to break it.
Alright.
You need to break it. All right. Let's get some comments.
Sure.
All right. Twitter. I mean, not Twitter.
Well, by the way, let me just say before we start
Sure.
this is the week 2, basically, of having just moved here. We all our furniture is on the way of this set furniture, which is going to be great, and so it's a little echoey. So before you tell us that, we already know that, and we're going to get it fixed and done and decorated, and the next thing you know, you'll have literally nothing to complain about. Not true. Not true. You'll
There's
find
always
something.
going to be something to
Yeah.
complain about. I've learned that about most people that are exposed to me.
To you?
To me, they generally have found things to complain about. Not only was Stephanie Gosk, she was the first one in the room today.
Wow.
All right, so Ams Madrigal says freezing our tails off today in New York
It
City.
is cold in New York, Ems.
Barb Best Right says hi, Steph. Nancy Fox Moore says give it to her, Steph. I think Steph Goss may have more fans on the.
I told you.
Actually, we should do a poll like we did to Jenna.
Steph or Jenna?
Steph or Jenna,
Steph
except
would
I'm
crush
afraid.
me.
I'm afraid of what the results would show.
Steph would crush me.
Kathleen Gray Wesley has an LOL out there.
That's a funny story.
Tracy Bender Schisler says, hi Jenna, glad you are feeling better.
Thank you very much, Tracy.
Jan Myers says, hello, good morning, and glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
John and Sherry say hi to the big three, Jenna, Lance, and Connor.
Hey guys,
Thank you,
how are
John
you?
and Sherry. Joe Hodge says, give me a fist pump, Jenna. Margie Lucy says, good morning, guys. Hi, Steph.
Make sure y'all say hi.
Tony Kendall says, hi, Jenna. Tuned in late. How are you feeling?
Had a great weekend. How are you? You didn't miss anything. It was just a normal weekend.
Jan Meyer says, I haven't slept 10 hours in probably 30 years.
Me too. And even then.
My mom says, good morning.
Hi, Mrs. Lafer.
She got to spend a nice day with Booba yesterday.
Nice.
Margie Lucy says, thank you for motivating us daily just by being yourself. You are very sweet.
Thank you very much, Margie.
Sorry, I'm just...
We're on a lot of feeds today. Can you just tell us which feeds we're on?
We're on 5 feeds today.
Five feeds. Number one,
we have 2 Facebook feeds. So
2 Facebook, the Jenna Wolf and the Jenna Wolf Show.
We have YouTube.
YouTube.
And we're just introduced on the Jenna Wolf Show page on Instagram
Instagram
Live.
Live and Periscope.
And Periscope, yeah. So there's a
Cinco de Mayo.
Bob S. Wright says, you just kick you, Steph, by being by myself. That was what you said. Stephanie Goss, I missed this. I love you more than you can know. You are the greatest mom on the planet. Thank you for all that you do. I'm sending you good vibes. Also, can I buy you an expensive present?
Not too expensive, but you know.
Wow, that was, I'm sorry I missed that when I came through.
Yeah, Steph, we missed that before. That was really nice of you. I really, really appreciate it. I don't need anything, you know that, unless it's a pair of sneakers. Other than that, I just need you to come home and come see the girls who want to see you. They don't really care for all of my disciplining.
Barb Best Right says, Sorla Topple for you, Steph.
Oh yeah.
Margie Lucy says, hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
Karma Vale says, miss you on the Today Show. How many hours a day did you do on the Today Show? I feel like you may have already done more hours on the Jenna Wolf Show than you did in total on the Today Show.
5 minutes every 2 weeks at the Today Show, basically. But you know what? They were great 5 minutes. They were jam-packed. There's a lot of meat in them. The weekends were a lot of fun, but I just didn't get a chance to do all the things that I really wanted to do. And so I decided to come here and be able to do all the things I want to do and have tons of time left over in case I want to do, say, something else. Also, in what universe could I possibly ever spend this much time with another guy as I do now? 4 hours a day, every day with a guy. I haven't done that since I was 28. It's crazy. And I still come back for more Lance.
Right, yeah. See?
And Lance, I'm probably the first woman you spent this much time with that you didn't marry and divorce.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Rendered speechless, my friend. Rendered
As
speechless.
usual. So we're not divorced. You haven't filed?
Not yet.
Okay. It normally happens around now. Barb Best Right says, you're amazing, Jenna, and you look terrific.
Oh, thank you.
Sherry is laughing at me, or maybe with me. Jan Meyer says, be careful, too fast can slow you down. I think she was talking about bringing Quinn back too soon, yeah. Margie Lucy says, thank you to your mom for helping you guys. Love moms, they are the best.
They're the best. Mom, if you're watching, thank you.
Darren actually wants trumpets because he's arrived.
Hello, dun, 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 dun.
There he is, ski goggles and all. Margie Lucy says, thank you. Oh, so I just read that.
Oh, do you know what I did to thank my mom for coming over last night? Whereas I could have been watching the Sunday night game, although right now, because my brain is mush, I have forgotten it, even though I was all ready to start watching. Oh, the Cowboys. Instead,
did they win the Cowboys?
Cowboys won. Instead, I watched The Sound of Music. Now, apparently, the first time I watched The Sound of Music, I had no idea there was any sort of Nazi theme in it. I didn't even know anything about this. I go, Mom, what did you do to this movie? I said to her, I go, why is it so serious? I thought it was a movie about a bunch of kids that sing. She goes, when did you last watch this? I I said, I know, it was like 5 or 6. She goes, well, that's why. So anyway, I watched that with her last night. So remember all that Do Re Mi we were singing?
Yeah, I remember.
Julie Andrews does it much better.
She's adequate.
Yeah, she is. All right.
Jan Myers says that's what moms are for. My daughters won't call. Sherry Stretch 1964 says 3 super fans are in the house.
Yes.
She's saying her daughters won't call. Jen Myers has got to drink lots of water. Bar Best Right says, love that name, seriously.
Aw, Steph, did you hear that?
Jen Myers says, I know a Baba.
A Baba?
Swedish name from Stephanie. Top 10 most popular names in Sweden. Tony Kendall says, Stephanie, come back and be on the show again. Darren is asking if it snowed in New York City yet. Yes, it snowed over.
It snowed for like 8 minutes and then it went, I'm telling you, we really screwed up the environment. I'm telling you, we really affect climate change. It went from like 20 degrees to 60 degrees in about 8 hours. That can't be normal, can it?
Why? It used to happen.
It's so dramatic and drastic.
It's at the beginning of the season.
Are we just at the beginning?
Yeah, I feel like it gets colder in February.
Like 40-degree difference in like a couple hours?
But it was just like it got cold really fast and it went.
Yeah.
Like, and it's cold now. I mean, like it's just
it's
like
really cold outside.
Okay. Cheryl Kuhn McLaughlin asks, John from Cherry Hill says 30 to 60 to 30. Sherry Kuhn McLaughlin says, I missed what you were sick with.
Basically, I don't know really exactly what it was. I don't think it was the flu, but I thought it was at the time. Probably just a terrible stomach thing.
I'm sorry. I'm a little trying to just figure out the Instagram stuff as we talk also. Jen Myers says, yeah, Dylan looked so cute in the hip robe.
Yeah, Dylan's cute.
Christina Paul says, enjoyed Portland, Stephanie. Carolyn Coville Thurman says, it's like the weird scene in Lost when Jack realizes that what he thought he had tattooed on his arm and thigh does not mean the same thing to others that he wanted it to mean for himself. That was, I think, your Chinese tattoo.
I actually never saw Lost, but sounds about right.
Darren wants to do the website for JennaWolfShow.com. We are not doing the website yet, but you can definitely contact me. I'm more than happy to consider doing that as one of our next steps. On that note, Connor, as a note, when we do the website, one of the things that we want to put up are transcripts of the show. We should reserve the domain. Thanks. Christina Paul says she's at Voodoo Donuts.
Do you want to bring some over here?
Who's she's at Voodoo Donuts? Christina Paul.
I thought you said Christina's at Voodoo Donuts.
She said she's at Voodoo Donuts.
I was really stepped up. That must be important.
Gotcha. Daphne Charlton Lansborough says, you look so good. Friday, I could tell you didn't feel well, not as energetic as today, so glad you are better.
Who said that?
That was Daphne Charlton Lansborough.
Do I know you, Daphne? I mean, not that I don't know you, but did we talk or something? How did you know I didn't feel good?
Sherry says you wouldn't eat the donuts anyway.
I don't know. The last 2 days, because I ate nothing on Friday, I sort of let myself go a little on Saturday.
What'd you do?
Well, Stephanie bought bagels, so I scooped one out with some low-fat cream cheese, and then
when you scoop out the bagels, do you eat the bread? Do you eat the dough part, or do you eat the other part?
I eat the other part.
Interesting. John has to run for a bit. He's asking Sherry and Darren to hold down the fort.
Thanks, guys.
Lenny Toby says, go Cowboys. Glad you're feeling better.
Thanks, Lenny.
Rex breakfast this morning, so good.
Who said that?
Lenny Toby.
Rex is our coffee place. I want to get breakfast from there.
We should actually have them deliver them here. We should set up an arrangement with them.
Yeah. Can we do that? You're the business guy.
I'm more than happy to. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I should be doing it right now.
Not right this second.
Do you have anything else you need on the microphone right now? Well, We're discussing business. Daphne Charlton Lansborough, Thursday she meant Thursday, not Friday.
Oh, Thursday I wasn't feeling myself.
Right.
I don't remember. Yeah, I must have been getting more and more sick.
Scott Halwarda says, Happy Monday, Jenna. My mom, Ellen Lafer, says, feel better.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Tony Kendall says, glad you're feeling better, Jenna. DKS 0816 is asking, what happened to the brackets last week? Well, you're in luck. Today is Bracket Monday. We're going to be going through a lot of brackets today.
Mondays change a lot. First it was Museum Monday, then it was like Dan Perez Monday.
Dan is coming in today.
Bracket Monday. Oh, Dan's coming in today?
Dan is coming in today. Dan will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
I hope. I'm a crackerjack at arranging things. Because DKS has Bad News Bears Rock.
Gotcha.
I imagine
Let's
Bad
see how
News
they
Bears
did.
actually. I think it's going to come down to the Bad News Bears and the Buckeyes.
Yeah,
I hope that they're
okay.
on different sides of the bracket. Marvin Kirschenbaum says,
Good morning, Marv.
Glad you are feeling better, Jenna. Heading down to Florida this weekend. Can't wait for the warm weather.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Tony Kendall says, ought to be in Michigan. There's 10 or 11 inches of snow on the ground here. I guess that means global warming has not reached Michigan.
No. Do you still have to, I know, rain, sleet, snow, and shine, but Darren, you still have to deliver everything?
That's Darren, this is Tony.
Oh, Tony said that.
But he's also in Michigan. They're both in
Yeah,
Michigan.
Grand Rapids, right? Darren is in Grand Rapids?
Darren's in Grand Rapids. Tony has not been as forthcoming, I think, with where he is. He said Darren is like, yes, he has to.
Wow.
Daphne, sorry about that. Sherry says -10 with that wind chill in Iowa.
Wow. You see
Zom-
any of that Bears-Packers game? Oh, it was like 7 below or something.
I didn't actually, but I did read The Trial by Kafka over the weekend.
Well, I read that last weekend, so I was able
It's
to watch
actually
it.
it's a short story.
Yeah. It kind of writes itself. Sort of.
He actually wrote it in one sitting. It's pretty
That's
amazing.
funny because I read it in one sitting.
So did I, actually.
Yeah.
It's, he had an interesting thing about, whatever.
I'm sure I already know it. Like,
Sancho Panza.
Yeah.
You remember Sancho Panza from?
Who doesn't remember Sancho Panza?
Right. You ever seen Man of La Mancha?
Of course. Did I see Man of La Mancha? I practically wrote Man of La Mancha.
Oh, you're Cervantes. You in Cervantes?
Yeah.
Jenna Cervantes. KC game was a record low.
Can we talk about
Mitch
that
NYC.
KC game for 1 second? I love Andy Reid, but he must be just kicking himself right now. The kicker missed a field goal, was short, but a split second before he kicked it. Andy called a timeout to ice him, and then went to kick it again. They kicked it and won the game. Dang it. Okay, I'm over it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Everything. Daphne Charlton Lansborough says moms are the best.
The best.
Kathy Young says we are back to 20 degrees upstate. Marvin Kirschenbaum says, so you scooped out a bagel and used low-fat cream cheese, and you think that is letting go with a smiley face.
Did you hear the part about all the veggies? I did tomatoes and onions and cucumbers and what else did I put in it? I filled it up and I put a little bit of lox. It was really good. I let myself go.
Darren wants me to come help deliver Amazon packages. So I'll see you later. On my way, DKS wants me to hang some sheets for the acoustics. Darren, I just need an address, man. You just you tell me where I'll be there. I'm gonna run up. He wants me to come to Michigan and help him deliver. That's the Jenna Wolf Show. We do everything for.
That's what we do there. That's what we do.
Sherry Stritch says you need some carbs after being sick. Is there any truth to that?
I did. All I ate all day Friday was a couple saltines and that bagel. I didn't even eat that bagel Friday. I ate that bagel Saturday. And on Friday I ate a piece of pita or something.
Tony Kendall says because I've been needing. He says he doesn't want to give out his direct coordinates because. 1 second. Mitch NYC says we need Jenna back on today ASAP. Show stinks without you. But the Jenna Wolf Show is pretty damn good with you, so I would actually say come here and watch Jenna be pretty damn good on the Jenna Wolf Show 4 hours a day. We're here for you.
Seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot, but the time flies because we have fun. Marvin, Mitch says he agrees, and both would be great. So we should actually just have the Today Show come film in here. We should invite them in if they want.
Sure.
If they, the production value is probably a little higher than they. Could they handle shooting in here?
Nope.
They would not be able to shoot in here. We're able to do something that they're not, I guess.
Well, they could do it, but they wouldn't do it.
Okay, Sherry says NBC shows lost. This is way better.
Thank you.
John Adams says, oh, actually, Marvin has an important question.
Yes.
Belly or Nova?
Oh, locks.
Is
I
Belly
ordered
locks?
from Bagel Time, and I ordered for a quarter pound of locks. They didn't ask me a choice.
John Adams. Who knew John Adams was watching?
Watching our show.
Happy holidays to you and Steph. Tony Kendall says, what should Santa bring you and Stephanie for Christmas?
Oh, how about my kid? So we decided to put all these presents. We have a holiday tree because we also have a menorah. So we have a tree, which I love the whole everything about Christmas. Anyway, we put all these presents under the tree, and it was festive. It was fun. What we didn't anticipate was the small child, not knowing that you have to wait until Christmas and or Hanukkah, who proceeded to open 8 of the 9 presents that were under there already. So that happened. So just word to the wise, if it is the first time the child is understanding what the holidays are, perhaps tell them before you put all the presents under the tree. So now Christmas and Hanukkah came early in our house. Yay, the end.
Darren's celebrating Festivus.
For the rest of us?
And I think we're good. We're going to take a break. And we'll be back with some bracketology.
We're doing brackets most of the day today?
We're doing brackets, and we have to get like so many brackets through to the next round.
Okay, we have a lot of brackets to do.
Right. So we're gonna do that.
Okay.
I tried finding a last night. I was on my way to Walmart with Booba on the way back, and that's when I got my flat tire. So I didn't pick up the brackets. I didn't pick up my rear tire just blew. I was on the highway. My rear tire just blew out. I was just like.
It's because you're driving around in one of those cheap beat up cars.
Right. So, but actually, it was a brand new tire.
That's my point. How long did you have to wait before you got help? Because you and I both know you weren't down there changing the tire. You know how I know that? Because when I mentioned caulking the window, you passed out. Okay?
I wouldn't change a tire on the, not to make you feel bad, but changing a tire on the highway
is the dumbest thing you can do.
Is a dangerous thing. We actually had a family member that.
Oh, wonderful. Don't ever feel like a horse. That being said, if it wasn't on the highway, would you be able to change the tire?
Yeah, sure. I've changed the tire before.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, what did you get at Walmart?
I didn't get to Walmart. I was going to get an easel.
We could have had an easel like 2 weeks ago.
But we didn't, and so we never got one. Like I told you all on whatever Thursday I was going to get one. And I screwed up. Oh, yeah, Zaja DeBoer passed away, and Cherry Stretch, in honor of me, was pointing out that she's been married. She was married 9 times, which is 3 times more than me.
I know. She was also a millionaire. Are you a millionaire?
Like, no, I'm certainly not a millionaire.
Okay, well then you're nothing like Zaja DeBoer. Nothing. Wait, I'm a little perturbed about the easel situation. Because we could have had one many, many days already. I should have been on this. We could have ordered it Prime from Amazon, which I was happy to do.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I will pass by tonight and get one.
No, I could have ordered just whichever.
I've been getting everything that so far has gone into the apartment.
No, but I'm offering to get it. Should
if you want to handle it, if you want to order it, 1 second. Oh, Darren wants us to make an Amazon. Darren!
An Amazon what?
We should have the show make an Amazon wish list.
And what does that mean? That we wish for things?
We wish for things and people can come out and buy things for the show.
Let's do it right now.
So we're going to come.
We'll come back with a segment. Darren, that was awesome.
It's like a GoFund for the show, donate to the show. Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Thank you, Darren.
Let's do it.
So we're going to do a wish list. Recreate. Connie, you on this?
It's gonna be called Amazon Wishlist, is that what it's
There's
called?
an Amazon wish list. Like, yeah, I think normally
Our
it's
Amazon Wishlist.
our Amazon wish list things that we would want for the show.
For the show.
Yeah, for the show, and then they would just deliver it here, and we would have it.
Done. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back and do an Amazon wish list for the show. Love it.
I think
Done.
I think we're gonna do the. And Darren's pointing out it's more revenue for the U.S. Postal Service, so
Anything to make you work more, D.
it's good for the country.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, we want to do a wish list of things that we want for the show. So
Yeah.
a show wish list. Should we do a bracket?
No brackets. I think we just do a plain.
A plain straight wish list?
Yes. and
I don't know if
people
I
help
could do
us out.
something without a bracket.
Okay, well, we're gonna try, but I think people help us out. They give us ideas.
Like give us ideas of things, just
that
a
they've
list.
noticed that we should get.
Right. Darren, have you ever set up a wish list before, or does it just goes through the?
Yeah.
We just set up a list on
If
your
you go on
personal.
Amazon, there's an option.
We should actually set up an account on Amazon for the Jenna Wolf Show.
Yeah, it takes 2 seconds.
Alright.
Connor, did you do it?
Did you set up an account yet at Amazon for the Jenna
Connor's
Wolf Show?
like,
No, but how do you want, how are we gonna distribute that to people, like, what's the, if
What's
we
on
create
the
a
wish
wish list on Amazon,
How would we link it out?
yeah.
People would find it. We would actually get the link, and we could put the link on the show page.
So we give them the
We
account
could put
information?
it up on the Twitter. What?
So we give them the account.
no. You don't have to have the account information to see what our wish list is. You just,
So I can see someone else's wish list?
yeah, that's
I think it's like a bridal registry type
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
So create the account. and
Jello
then-
says just set up a wish list and people can purchase the items from there. Do it like a bridal registry, according to Mitch.
Jello, I love your idea. Darren.
Lail Gary wants to know if you can speak French.
Je parle français, mais
What does that mean?
I speak French, but
Okay, there you go.
parce
Dan.
que je parle créole, mais il y a 12 ans que j'ai habité en Haïti et il y a personne ici avec qui je peux parler français, donc je parle un petit peu, je ne parle pas parfait parce qu'il y a personne ici qui va pratiquer avec. Donc c'est ça. Et je ne parle pas parfait.
So Joe Simon on Scope says lives off donations. I guess we could just put out a wish list for money.
No, this is not.
Send cash here.
Immediately. Shoot, you know what I forgot?
Cash. What?
Yes, but for something else.
What do you need?
I did supposed to stop at the bank. I forgot. I don't know why I said that. It's because
We could do
I have
GoFund. I guess we could do a GoFund also, but we were actually, I was thinking.
No, I like this idea, but you know why this is also good? Is because like we're building the show alongside you guys. So if you think we need something, help us. You know what I mean, Lance?
Yeah.
Like, but that's what I love about it. Like, I want you guys to help us create something. So we have furniture that's coming. I hate using that word because it sounds so like, but we have our set coming, hopefully in the next 2 weeks before the end of the year. And then I think by the time the new year starts, we'll be off and running.
I think we're off and running already.
I think we're off and jogging at a really smart and fast
And
clip.
whoever wants our first bracket page is up to $32.
So can I just tell you, you guys love behind the scenes stuff, so I'm gonna tell you the behind the scenes stuff. I mentioned the word cash, Lance says you need something. So as I'm talking to you, I see in the background, Lance pulls out, let me finish the story before you say it. Lance pulls out an envelope, and I'm like, oh wow. I mean, usually if someone pulls out an envelope, they're pulling out hundreds, right? Because you go to the bank and you ask for like $5,000. If you need it for someone to pay someone off, whatever, you take out hundreds. Lance takes out an envelope, and as I'm talking to you, I look at it in the corner of my eye, I'm like, what are those? What is that? I couldn't quite say, I'm like, I must be missing a zero. He took out a 10, I saw a 5, and I think I'm pretty sure I saw a 1. And then he refolded it and put his back in his pocket. Let me change my mind, guys. I think we do need a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, this is,
Okay.
this is what I picked
This-
out. What do
this
you
is-
notice about that $10 bill?
If you're on the front of the $10 bill,
What do you notice about the $10 bill?
do I need my glasses for what I'm going to notice about this $10 bill? I mean, is that... I don't... Can you be a little bit more specific?
What do you notice about that $10? Do you have a $10 bill on you?
Not on me. I only have 20s. Who lives in 10s? I don't think I've ever even seen a 10.
Hunter, do you have a 10?
That's the old bill, right?
Why? What's on the new bill? You can see that. You're half a mile away.
I mean,
Is this the Treasury
It
Department?
looks like the old bill from
That's what year is on that? What year was that bill made?
Let's see if I
TV right now, but I don't know.
No, look, you're the one who referred to what was going on in my
Can
pocket.
I get my glasses?
You can go get your glasses, I think, yeah. That'll help with the TV.
I know. Okay, guys, I don't know what year this was made because everything is a little bit of a blur to me.
You don't know where to find where the,
Obviously, I don't have as much money as you because I
It's at the
go.
bottom right.
Here, Jenna, this is a 10. This is another 10. So,
Oh. Oh, I mean, it looks like the same guy. Is it the same guy?
yeah, who is that?
Is that Andrew Jackson?
No.
Is that Lionel Richie?
No. Helpful hint, he has a show on Broadway now.
Oh, is this Alexander Hamilton?
Right.
Wow, it looks so. This does look old. This looks fake. Is this fake?
The old one is fake.
Is it?
No. The old one is real. It's withstood the test of time.
No, this just came. This re-entered your circulation. You didn't have this one. You weren't holding on to this every day in your wallet, were you?
No, my mom just gave that to me.
Like, did you get it from the bank? Like, here's something very special I want you to have. It's been passed
Yeah,
down
she
for
actually was
generations.
like, here's it. Like, she knows I like old stuff.
Now, would you keep this or spend it?
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna hang it up in here. That's why I pulled it out.
Okay. Well, I want you to marry it because if I ever need a 10, and I know there's one
You will
hanging
not
up
be
in your
taking
wall.
that. You will not be taking that 10 down unless you pay for it.
With
You
how
would
much?
pay. You
How
would pay a
much?
lot more than $10.
I love you so much, Lance. I can't find the year on here to save my life. Can you just tell me what it is?
You're really bad at geography.
Geography or algebra?
No, this is geography. I mean, like this was like you can't find something. It's like
You said bottom
be
right.
patient.
No, it's not that I can't find it, it's that I can't see.
So go get your glasses. Don't help them. Don't help her.
I really want to get to this finally. I'm excited about a segment.
Well, Dan should be here soon, so he could help.
You're joking. You think I was going to see this? In 100 years, I couldn't see this. 1934.
Right.
And what year is this? 2013. You can take the dirty money, okay? You laundry.
You know how many people have touched that 1934?
So nasty. I have to put it right here. Wait. Okay. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back and we are gonna put together. Did you finish the profile?
Yeah, I made an account.
Great. Our Amazon wish list. Okay, Lance?
What? Yeah. Can we sell off that account? All right, we'll figure out how to sell stuff off that account too while we're at it.
But first, let's build the account.
Build, we'll have people go in there. Yes, Darren? Darren said Lance. Darren? Darren, all I'm seeing is Lance. Can I get the file of the logo? Yes, we can get the file of the logo to you. We're creating the file for the logo. We can actually send you the picture, and maybe you could create the file of the logo. We need to get that done.
All right, let's
There's
do a
Dan
break.
is at the door.
Can we
We're
take a break
gonna
and do
be.
the segment that I've been wanting to do for like 5 minutes.
Do you want
now?
to do it with? Oh wow! Look who's here. The
Yeah.
Gonsumish book.
Out. Everybody.
Hey, oh wow! It's a party here.
All right.
We're gonna eat well.
See you later.
All right.
What's up?